Good evening, Ritvik. Can you please turn on your camera?
Yes, sir. Just a second.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Yes, Ritvik. Good evening. How are you?
I'm fine, sir. How are you?
Yeah, I'm doing good. See, can you please introduce yourself, Ritvik? Can you please
Sir,
introduce yourself?
my name is Ritvik and I'm studying in 10th standard and in DAV Public School.
Acha, great. DAV,
Yes, sir. DAV.
DIB,
DAV.
AV. Where it is located?
Sir, it is in Miapur,
It's
Madhuru
in
Srinagar.
Mayapur. Okay, great, great. Well, okay, Ritvik, great. Can you please tell me what about your ninth standard math marks? Can you please tell me that?
Sir, I did not get the marks. I got the percentage.
What's your percentage? What was it?
94%, sir.
Great, great to hear. Okay, well, so let me introduce first of all. Let me introduce myself. So this is
Okay, sir.
Suresh from this side. I hail from Hyderabad. So I graduated from NIT Trichy. I have 5 years of teaching experience. I have been teaching I have been teaching mathematics from past 5 years. I mean, I have been teaching this mathematics tuitions from past 5 years. So by the part of that, I started working with the Chanakya Institute, which is located in Chandanagar, right? So, well, basically, I teach mathematics. Okay, today we are going to talk about a particular chapter, see, which is called quadratic equations. Let us talk about quadratic equations. Let us talk about basic stuff. Let us not go through advanced concepts since it is a first session for us, right? So let us go through a basic stuff first of all right? Getting my point? So
Yes,
so that I can understand how depth you are at basics. So if I go straight away towards advanced concepts, I cannot understand whether you are good at basics or not. So let me check how good you are at basics. As soon as I check, as soon as I get a confirmation from your side that, oh, Ritvik is good at basics, so that I can plan accordingly at what depth I must teach you. All right, getting my point? So this is what the reason I'm just gonna teach you basic concept in this session. All right, so before getting into the session, let me ask you a couple of questions, Ritik. So
okay, sir.
what are the things you have learned in your ninth standard? Could you please talk about something that?
Sir, I learned about areas of triangles, probability, statistics,
Mhm.
then linear equations in one variable,
Great.
polynomials,
Mhm.
real numbers,
Mhm.
and yes, sir.
Well, great to hear from your side. So, you told that you have learned real numbers
Yes,
and polynomials, quadratic equations, linear equation, one and two variables, areas of triangles,
yes, sir. Yes,
statistics. You didn't learn statistics if I'm wrong, if I'm not wrong.
yes, sir. It was deleted, I guess.
Acha, great. See, so let us talk about, let me ask you a question. Let me ask you a question that,
Okay.
can you please summarize what are the things you have learned from the number system? What are the things you have learned from that? See, summarize. I'm asking you to summarize. What are the things you have learned? You have to summarize that. I'm asking you to summarize, but not. I'm not asking you to explain entire concept. Summarize. How could you summarize in number system? What are the things you have learned? That is called as summarization. Could you please do that?
Sir, I learned about the rationalizations, what are rational numbers, what are integers, and all those things in number system,
Great.
and what are real numbers.
Mhm.
Yes, sir.
Okay, well, can you please talk about what did you learn from polynomial lesson?
Sir, in polynomials, I learned about different types of polynomials, how to factorize them, and about word problems
Great,
on polynomials.
great, very good. So let me start with the session first of all. Can you please look at the screen? Can you please can you can you see the screen? Can you please tell me?
Yes, sir, I can
Can you
see.
see blackboard here? Yes.
Yes, sir.
Great. So Ritik, well, so let me start with that. So you told that the real numbers. In real numbers, what did you learn? What are the things you have learned? You might have learned about natural numbers. You might have learned
Yes,
about whole numbers. You might have
yes,
learned about integers. You might have
yes, sir.
heard about rational and irrational numbers. All right.
Yes, sir.
So these are the things
Yes,
you might have heard about real numbers, right? So in real number
yes,
family, these are the things you might have learned, and operations of these particular things and rationalizations and XYZ things you might have learned. Get my point?
yes, sir.
So well,
Yes, sir.
so real numbers you are going to learn in your 10th standard, and 9th standard also you have learned. In 11th standard you are going to learn about complex numbers. So for getting to the complex numbers, you must understand the real number family first of all. Getting my point? Understand?
Yes, sir.
So real number
Yes.
is must and should for understanding complex number, which is going to come in your 11th standard. Getting my point? So you're going to learn about complex number in your 11th standard. For that, real number is a basic platform. Understanding my point? Yes.
Yes,
So
sir.
yes. Let us talk about today polynomials. Can you please tell me what exactly the polynomial is all about? Can you please talk about something? Yes. See, 1 second. Feel free to tell something. Okay. Don't feel shy. Don't be panic. Getting my point? See, no matter what, whether it's a correct or wrong, please do tell me. Do inform if you have anything. So, getting my point? Then only I can get to know that whether you are understanding or not. Understand? You have an absolute complete right to ask the doubt. You have absolute complete right to express your things over here. Getting my point? So please.
Yes, sir.
Yes. What
So,
exactly polynomial is all about? I see. I'm not asking you for the 100% answer. So what did you learn? What is the content you have in your mind? Please feel free to express that. Yes.
so polynomials are kind of algebraic expressions.
Great. Great.
Um,
Great. Good. Well, right. See, you are right. See, polynomial basically was all polynomials are an algebraic expressions. All right. So let me tell you 1 second. Let me tell you one thing here. What exactly the algebraic expression is all about? What is the meaning of algebraic expression?
Sir, algebraic expressions contains constants and variables with plus, minus, all these
What are
functions.
they? What are they? What are they? Plus, minus, multiplication, division. What are they? Are they relatives? Are your relatives? Who are
No,
they?
sir.
Yes, tell me. They are mathematical operations. They are what?
Yes, sir.
Mathematical operations. Algebraic expression is an expression which can be formed by using constants, variables, by using what? Mathematical operations, which can be called as
Yes.
addition, subtraction, multiplication, and division. Getting my point? I understand.
Yes.
I observed many children will not say that mathematical operations. They'll say addition, subtraction, multiplication, division. That is not going to be the correct terminology. Getting my point? So use mathematical operation, right? So that is a polynomial is all about, right? So you might have learned about term, right? Term, constant, variable. So these all are the things you might have learned in algebraic expression.
Yes,
Are you
sir.
understanding my handwriting? Since it's the first session,
Yes,
guys,
sir.
since it's the first session for you, so that is the reason I'm writing somewhat fast. But once you get connected with the regular session, I'll be writing neatly and clear cutly. Don't worry. Clear?
Okay. Yes, sir.
Chalo. So term, constant, variable. So these are the things which you might have heard in algebraic expressions in your 7th and 8th standard, if I'm not wrong. All right. So see,
Yes,
if
sir.
you know all this terminology, then only I can understand algebraic expression. If I understand algebraic expression, I can understand polynomial easily. So how, see, the connection between each and every class, the connection between each and every topic is superb here. Getting my point? If you do not know what is term, what is constant, what is variable, you cannot understand expression. If you cannot understand expression, you cannot get into the algebraic expression. Getting my point? If you are not understanding algebraic expression, you cannot get into the polynomials. If you are not understanding the polynomials, you cannot get into the algebraic equations. If you are not understanding these all equations, you cannot solve the questions. So this is the cyclic chain process. Getting my point? So each and everything you must understand in a clear cut way. Crystal clearly, you must understand each and every topic. Getting my point? So by the part of that, let me explain you first You told that polynomial is an algebraic expression. See, let me tell you one thing. Polynomial means an expression which has one or more than one term can be called as a polynomial, isn't it? Yes or no? An
Yes, sir.
expression which has one or more than one term can be called as a
Yes, sir.
polynomial. Get my point? Yes or no? Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
Of course, yes. So can you please give me an example of polynomial?
So 2x square plus 3y plus 2.
Plus 2. This is an expression, so it is a polynomial, isn't it? So now it is a polynomial in a variable what? This is a polynomial in variable what? In a variable x and y. So if I talk about, look at this, if I talk about 3x square plus 4x plus 5, this is also a polynomial in a variable called x. The example
Yes.
which you have given, that is also a polynomial, but in two variable. That is two variable polynomial. What are the variables we are using here? X and y. In a second example,
Yes.
look at this. In a second example, 3x square plus 4x plus 5. That is also a polynomial, but in one variable, which is called as x variable. Understanding my point? Yes.
Yes,
So
sir.
now let me tell you one thing. So now tell me 3x power of minus 2 plus 4x plus 9. Tell me whether it is a polynomial or not.
No, sir, it is not a polynomial.
It is not a polynomial since the power of a variable is what? A negative number.
-2.
So
Yes,
minus
sir.
2. So from this, what did you understand? From this, what did you
So we
understand?
understand that a variable cannot have a power in negatives.
Power in negatives. We cannot have power of the variable cannot be negative. Power of the
Yes, sir.
variable cannot be negative. So what could it be then? If it is not negative, what could it be?
Sir, it can be a whole number.
Great. It
Positive.
should be a whole number, not can be. It should be a whole number. Getting my point?
Okay.
So understand the
Yes.
difference between can and should. Understanding my
Yes,
point?
sir.
It should be a whole
Yes.
number. So look at this here. Now 9x square plus 4x plus 10. Look at this here. Of course, it is a polynomial since the power of all variables is a whole number. Getting my point? All right.
Yes,
So
sir.
let me write one more example here. If I talk about like this, 1 second. Root 3x plus 9x square plus 5. Tell me whether it's a polynomial or not.
Sir, it is a polynomial.
How could it be? How can it be?
So
Look at this here.
because
Can I modify like this? Root 3 into root x plus 9x square.
oh, I thought that the root won't come for x.
Okay. Okay.
It is
So
a
it is for full.
separate.
It is for full. No. It's not separated. So okay, understood. So here root x can be written as x to the power of 1 by 2. Since it's not, see, the power of the variable is 1 by 2. Power of the variable is a, what is that? Power of the variable
Sir,
is what?
rational number.
Number. So that is the reason I cannot call that particular expression as a polynomial. Isn't it? Yes or no?
Yes,
Of course,
sir.
yes.
Yes.
Now,
Sir.
if I give you like this, now root 3x square plus 9x plus 10. Make it fast. Tell me whether it's a polynomial or not.
Yes, sir. It is a polynomial.
Root 3x square root will get cancelled and 9x plus 10. So it is my polynomial. Getting my point? Yes or no? So
Yes, sir.
I hope
Yes.
you understood this one, right? So let me
Yes,
talk
sir.
about degree of the polynomial. What exactly the degree of the polynomial is all about? Degree of the polynomial is all about. So what did you learn from the degree of the polynomial? Can you please talk about something?
Sir, degree is the highest power of a variable in
Very
a polynomial.
Exactly. Highest power of the variable can be called as the degree of the polynomial. Yes or no? Yes.
Yes, sir.
So look at
Yes,
this
sir.
now. If I talk about 9x power of 4 plus 3x power of 4 plus 9x to the power of 10. Tell me whether it is a polynomial or not. Of course, it is a polynomial.
Yes.
So what is the
Yes.
degree?
10.
10 is the degree.
Degree is 10.
Very good. So if I give like this now, x plus 4 whole square, x square plus 4 whole square, and x plus 3. So tell me whether it is a polynomial or not now.
Yes, sir. It is a
It is a
polynomial.
polynomial. What is the degree of this polynomial? Make it fast.
Sir, it will be 4.
Sorry,
5.
wrong answer. Wrong answer. See, many children will make mistake here. Use your common sense. Just try to apply, simple logic over here. See, look at this here. From the first expression, let me take x. From the second expression, x square, let me take. From the third expression, let me take x to the power of 4, since I have two powers here. Can I write? So now bases
sir.
are same. Can I say power is 7 here? So degree is
Yes,
of
sir.
course 7 here. See, so no
Yes.
need of solving this entire expression. No need of solving that. Many children, what they do is simply they'll solve like this: a square plus b square plus 8x into a square plus b square plus 8x square, and then they multiply each term. Oh, it takes so much of time. All right. So
Yes, sir.
which takes so much of time. If you are allowing, if you are participating in a kind of competitive exam, so no need of solving this method. No need of solving. No need of approaching towards this method. Basically, see, if you are following this method, you can save your time and just click on the option in a quick way. Understanding my point? So that
Yes,
is
sir.
behind, choosing this question. So look at this now. Now let us talk about, let us talk about what are the types of polynomials you have.
Okay, sir.
What are the types? Tell me, fatafat. Yes.
Some monomial, binomial, trinomial,
Yes.
and
Mhm. And tell me,
and
monomial,
polynomial.
mon,
Yeah.
what did you say? Monomial, binomial, trinomial, polynomial. Huh? Polynomial is also a type of polynomial. Huh? It's not
No,
that.
sir.
No, right?
Yes.
So jokes
Yeah.
apart. So monomial, binomial, trinomial, multinomial, zero polynomial, isn't it?
Yes, sir.
So
Yes, sir.
linear polynomial, quadratic polynomial,
Yes, sir.
isn't it? So I'm
Cubic
writing some
polynomial.
cubic polynomial. So these are a type.
Biquadratic.
These all are types. Understand? So
Yes.
monomial means simply having one term. So binomial means having two terms simply in an expression. Trinomial means having three terms in an expression. Multinomial means, tell me what
More
exactly.
than 3 terms.
More than, not more than three terms. Can I say more than two terms also a multinomial? See, monomial means one term. Can I say more than one term is also a multinomial, isn't it? Yes,
Yes, sir.
of course. So both are same. See, binomial can be a multinomial, trinomial can be a multinomial, the multinomial also can be a multinomial. So these all are what? Finally, these all are polynomials. Getting my point? So what exactly the zeroth polynomial?
Sir, the highest degree is 0 in that polynomial.
Highest degree is 0 and coefficients of all variables supposed to be a 0. Getting my point?
Yes.
Coefficients.
Yes,
So
sir.
let us write now x 0x square plus 0x plus 0. This is a degree of polynomial. Getting my point? So
Yes,
linear,
sir.
what is linear polynomial? See, first you just let me ask you a question. What exactly the standard form of a linear polynomial? What is the standard form? What is general form?
Sir, ax plus b.
Okay, great. This is a standard form. What is the standard form of quadratic?
Ax square plus bx plus c.
Great. So these are the standard form. Very simple. What is the standard form of cubic? Then tell me.
Ax cube plus bx square plus cx plus d.
Very simple. Very simple. Very simple. Great answer. Great answer. Great answer. Look at this here. So now let us talk about an example now. See, you just tell me 2x plus 3. Tell me whether it is a quadratic or whether it is a polynomial or not. It is a polynomial.
Yes,
What
sir.
kind of polynomial
Yes.
is this?
Sir, it
See,
is
I'll give
a
one option. I'll give option. I'll give option. Linear, quadratic.
Sir, it is a linear polynomial.
It is a linear polynomial. Can't we write this as a quadratic polynomial?
Uh, yes, sir. 0 into
Very
x
good.
to the
0 into
power of
x squared plus 2x plus 3. It is a quadratic polynomial. As simple as that. So now if I ask you what is A, B, and C values?
Sir, A is 0, B is 2, and C is 3.
Great. So 0, 2, 3. So very good. You are giving wonderful answers. See, great. Let me ask you. So we have learned now types of polynomials, right? So let us come to an equation. Now look at this here. What is the difference? What is the difference between this and this? What is the difference
Sir,
between?
the first expression is not equated to anything.
Achha, it's not equated to anything. Since it is not equated to anything, I could call that as an expression. As simple as an expression. So if we
Yes.
see, if you are expressing, if you are equating two expressions, if you are equating two expressions with a something, with a symbol called equal, which is called as an equation basically. Getting my point? What is equation? If you are equating two expressions with a symbolic, in a symbolic form, what symbolic form you are using here? Equal. If you are equating
Yes.
two expressions with a symbol called equal, that could be called as an equation, as simple as that. We are not mugging up anything here. Getting my point? We are not mugging up anything.
Yes, sir.
Writing, we are just learning in a detail. Clear? So look at this here. So x square plus 1 is also, x square plus 1 is an expression, and 0 is also an expression. Can I say 0 is
Yes,
also an
sir.
expression? Of course, since
Yes,
it's a
sir.
term, so expression can be formed by using terms. 0 is a term, so I could call 0 is also an expression, as simple as that. Yes or no?
Yes,
Yes or
sir.
no? Yes.
Yes.
Chalo. So let me ask you now. Let's just talk about, just tell me what is linear equation?
Sir, equation where the highest degree of the variable is 1.
Very simple. See, ax plus b is equal to 0. See, in linear polynomial, we didn't equate that expression with 0. Here, we are equating that expression with a 0. Since it's an equation,
Yes.
we are equating. Get my point?
Yes.
Since we are talking about an equation, that is for the reason we are equating with a 0 here. So what is quadratic equation here?
Sir, linear equation in which, I mean, a equation in which the highest degree of the variable is 2.
An expression, an equation which is in the form of ax squared plus bx plus c is equal to 0, which could be called as an quadratic equation. So look at this here. What is the condition over here? A should not be equal to 0, isn't it?
Yes, sir.
And
Yes.
what's the condition? What is the condition?
Mm.
A comma b and c belongs to what? Any real number.
Sir, they should be real numbers.
They should be real numbers. Getting my point? So this is a condition.
Yes.
So what is the degree of the quadratic polynomial? Of course, 2.
Yes, sir, 2.
Degree of the polynomial is 2. Very simple, right? So next, look at this now. Let me ask you a question here. 9x plus 5. 9x square plus 5. 5x plus 8 is equal to 0. Tell me whether it's an equation or not. Yes.
Yes,
What kind
sir,
of
it is
equation?
an-
Is a quadratic equation, right?
Yes.
So look at this now. Now tell me 9 root 9x plus 5x square plus 7 is equal to 0. Tell me whether it is an equation or not, whether it is an quadratic equation or not.
Yes, sir, it is an quadratic
It
equation.
is not an quadratic equation. It is not a polynomial, first of all. How could it be?
Oh,
Yes or
yes,
no?
sir.
Yes or
Yes,
no?
sir.
See, many children will make a mistake over here. See, so everyone knows the rule, everyone knows the fundamental of, quadratic equation, but still they make a mistake. Look at this here. So root 9 can be written as what? 3 root x
Yes.
plus 5x squared plus 7. See here, 3x to the power of 1 by 2. Power is not
Yes.
an whole number. Power is not a
Yes,
whole
sir.
number. So I cannot call that as a polynomial. I could not call that as a quadratic equation now. Yes or no? Yes or no?
Yes.
Are you getting my point? Are you understanding? Are you understanding what
Yes.
I'm talking about? Is there any
Yes, sir.
doubt in understanding my language, in my explanation style? Is there any problem with you?
No, sir, no problem.
Chalo. So next. So now if I ask you x plus 3 is equal to 0, can you please tell me what is a and b value?
Sir, A is 1 and B is 3.
Very good. So now if I talk about, see here, x plus 3, what is this?
Sir, it is a polynomial.
Linear polynomial. It is our linear polynomial, right? So can
Yes.
this linear polynomial become a quadratic polynomial?
Yes, sir.
How?
Sir, if we take x square and multiply it with 0. Yes, 0x square.
Yes. Now look at this. Similarly, x plus 3 is equal to 0. Can this linear polynomial becomes quadratic? Can this linear equation can become a quadratic equation?
Yes, sir.
No. Wrong answer. It cannot become. How? Look at this here. See here, as simple as that, if you write 0 into x square plus x plus 3 is equal to 0. What is the condition for quadratic equation? A must not be equal to 0. If it is equal to 0, the degree of the expression is not going to be.
Yes,
Degree is
sir.
not going to be equal to 2. Then if not equal to 2, I cannot say that is a quadratic polynomial, quadratic equation. Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
Yes or
Yes,
no?
sir.
Are you getting my point? See, very
Yes, sir.
simple logic, with small twist over here. Getting my point? So x plus 3 is
Yes.
equal to 0 is a linear equation. So linear equation, what did you understand from these two statements? So look at this here. Every linear polynomial can become a quadratic polynomial, isn't it?
Yes,
So
sir.
all linear
Yes.
polynomials can be a quadratic polynomials, but every linear equation cannot be a quadratic equation. Not every linear equation cannot become a quadratic equation, as simple as that. Getting my point? Look at this here. We have
Okay.
seen here. Look
Yes.
at this here. This is a linear equation. So this cannot become a quadratic. If I write 0 into x square here, a is not supposed to be equal to 0. If it is a equal to 0, that is not going to be my quadratic equation. So why we are not saying a is equal to 0 here? If I substitute a value as 0, my degree is not going to be 2. If it is not 2, I cannot say that is a quadratic polynomial or quadratic equation. Yes or no? Yes or
Yes,
no?
sir.
Yes, Ritu.
Yes, sir.
So what did you understand from this? Let me write a note here. So now every linear polynomial can be a quadratic polynomial. Getting my point? But
Yes, sir.
look at this. But quadratic polynomial can't be a linear polynomial. Yes or no? Are you understanding this one? Every linear polynomial can become a quadratic polynomial. Since I can write 0 as a coefficient, 0x square plus 0x,
Yes, sir.
right? So, but quadratic
Yes.
polynomial cannot become a linear polynomial, since a linear polynomial's degree is supposed to be 1. Getting my
Yes,
point?
sir.
So it cannot become.
Yes.
So like this is my note number 1. Note number 2, what can I write? Look at this here, note number 2. Not every, simply write linear equation can't be a quadratic equation, and quadratic equation, and also you write and also quadratic equation can't be a linear. Getting my point? Linear equation. I'm writing somewhat roughly, right? Understanding my point?
Okay.
See, the main
Yes,
motto
sir.
is to understand the concept, not to understand the handwriting, isn't it? Yes.
Yes, sir.
Hello. Look at this. I hope you understood this. Let me talk about. Let me talk about one more concept here. So look at this. Have you heard about roots of quadratic equation?
Yes, sir.
Can you please tell me what is the root? What is the formula for getting the roots of quadratic polynomial, quadratic equation? What is the formula?
Formula, I don't know, sir.
So how can you find roots of quadratic polynomial, like, quadratic equation? See, if I say now x square plus, if I say x square plus 3x plus 4, if I ask you to factorize this, factorization means finding roots, isn't it?
Yes, sir.
Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
How can I find out this?
Sir, by splitting the middle term,
How can you split?
sir, we can take it as minus 3x can be written as
Minus 3x can be written as,
yes, sir.
so it's
Yes,
supposed to
sir.
be 4. It's supposed to be 4 then. Now my question is, look at this. This is my question. So
Yes,
can I
sir.
write like this now? How can I
Yes, sir,
split the
you
middle
can.
term? Yes. So by splitting a middle term. So look at this here. Now after splitting the middle term, I must make a team over here. First two terms as a first, and last two terms as a last two terms as a one family, and first two terms as a one family. Getting my point?
Yes.
From the first
Yes.
splitting, I will be taking x common, so I'll be remaining with x minus 4. And from the second, I'll be taking 1 common. So again, I'll be taking x minus 4 common and x plus 1.
Yes.
So basically, this is how we'll be finding roots and we'll be splitting an expression. We'll be splitting an quadratic polynomial like this. So look at this now. If I talk about these are the roots. Now, what are the roots of this expression? X is equal to 4 and x is equal to minus 1.
Minus 1.
Getting my point? So now look at this
Yes.
here. Similarly, so if I give x square minus 3x minus 4 is equal to 0, this is a quadratic equation. So what are the roots of this? So we have one formula for this. You will be learning in your regular class. So since it's a demo class, I'm just explaining, I'm just telling you what exactly the formula is all about. Look at this. So look at this now. It is a quadratic equation. So let alpha and beta are the roots. Let I'm just letting that alpha and beta are the roots. So look at this now. Then alpha is going to be minus b plus square root of b square minus 4 ac divided by 2a. So my second root, my first root is alpha here, second root is beta. First root become like this,
Yes.
second root minus b, same one. See, in place of plus, I'll be writing minus, as simple as that. Everything is same. Getting my point? Getting my
Yes,
point?
sir.
Yes. So now look at this here. Let me tell you one thing. See here. From these two roots, instead of writing these two things, can I make a simple thing that, so roots of quadratic equation as like minus b plus or minus square root of b square minus 4ac by 2a?
Yes, sir.
Plus or minus. Instead of writing
Yes.
2 times, let me write 1 time by keeping as plus or minus. That is my point.
Yes.
Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
Yes or no?
Yes.
So this is how. Look at this now. The previous question. Let us solve the previous question. Let us solve this. So from the previous question, what are my ABC values? Look at
Sir,
this.
A is 1, B is minus 3, and C is minus 4.
Minus 4. So let us substitute in this formula. We'll be getting the roots here. Getting my point?
Yes, sir.
So alpha is equal to, so alpha is equal minus b. What was my minus b? What was my minus b? Minus b means
Minus B was minus 3.
minus
So
3
it will be 3.
plus 3. So b square 9. 4 times of a 1. C is what? C is what?
Sir,
Minus
C,
4.
yes, sir.
C was minus 4, right?
Yes. Yes.
So by 2 times of 1. Right? So instead of writing
Yes.
first root, let us plus 3 minus, so 9 plus 16 divided by 2. What I'm going to get? 3 minus how much?
Sir, 25.
25, which is going to be 5 straight away.
5.
So by 2. What is going to be minus 1? Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
So did I get minus 1 here or not?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
So now look at this here. So let us talk about, this is my alpha. This is my alpha. So let us solve the beta. What is beta? Same. See here. So this is my beta. So I substitute beta here. So I solved my beta. I used minus here, right? So I use the second formula. So let us substitute. Let us make it as a plus here. Simple. How can I make a plus over here? Simple. Change the symbol. That's all.
Yes.
Change the
Sir.
symbol. In place of minus, you write plus. So 3 plus 5, 8. 8 by 2,
4.
8 by 2, 4. Did we get 4
Yes.
or not?
Yes, sir. We got.
Yes or no? As simple as that. So this is how you can find out the roots of a quadratic equation. So this is what the today's session is all about. Ritvik, did you understand? Was there anything that you was not understanding? My
No, sir.
explanation thing and my handwriting part. And was there anything that
Nothing, sir. Everything was
difficult to
good.
understand? Sorry.
Everything was good, sir.
Thank you. Thank you for your time. And this is what the session. And you can discuss further detail. Am I recording?
Yes, sir. You are.
Yes. Yes. Sometimes, I just completely go through the explanation. Sometimes I might forget, to record, to tap on the record button. So many times it happened actually. So
Oh.
Thank you, Ritvik, for your time.
Thank you, sir.
Let's retire.
Thanks.
So let's retire and we'll meet in the next session and let's get connected with the regular classes. Until then, goodbye. Have a nice day. Good night.
Thank you, sir. Bye.